Hello, today we're going to make a New York cheesecake. So the ingredients you'll need for this recipe are 190 to 200 grams of caster sugar, 3 teaspoons of vanilla essence, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, 75 grams of unsalted butter, melted, 800 grams of cream cheese, 4 eggs, 3 egg yolks, and 200 grams of Arnott's Nice Biscuits or Arnott's Marie Biscuits. Step 1. Preheat the oven to 180 degrees. So, next step is to crush the biscuits. Now, you can do this 2 ways. You can use a food processor, or you can do it manually and crush them with a rolling pin. So, I'm going to show you that now. So what I've done is I've got a freezer bag, and I've put the biscuits in, and then I've got another freezer bag on top of it so the crumbs don't fall out. So get your rolling pin and just crush them. The bag will move, obviously. And once you've got some smaller chunks, you can just roll it. So you can see I just finished crushing them. And there's a little few imperfections, but that'll be okay when it's melted with the butter and the food processor. So get your butter and just pour it over the top. Make sure you get all the butter. And then blitz it until it's like a nice biscuit base. So here I've put butter in the tin, and then you've got your biscuit base. So just pour it in, and with your hands, just spread it evenly so you get a nice biscuit base. You have to use your eyes, so. And then once you've got it somewhat even, just press down with your hands. All the way around. So back to the food processor. Out of the 800 grams of cream cheese, you're meant to put it all in one go, but since this one's a really small processor, I'm going to do it in a couple of batches. So I'm just going to tell all the ingredients. So cream cheese, vanilla, caster sugar. In this recipe we're going to use about 170 on this part. Even though we've used 190 altogether, 20 grams will be used after. Eggs. And egg yolk. And lemon juice. And then blitz it all together. Okay, so in total I did 4 batches. So now they're all different colours because I put different amounts. So to even it out, I'm just going to mix them together. If you did it all in one go, you don't need to do this. So now you should have 20 grams of sugar remaining and about a teaspoon of vanilla essence. You shouldn't have used all of it, because that will be used in a later stage. So now it's all in the same colour. It's quite runny. You can get your base, biscuit base. You need to wrap it with foil. I'll tell you why after. And just pour the mixture in. Nice creamy colour. So what I've got here is a water bath. Inside the water level is halfway up the spring foam tin, and that's why I've got the 2 layers of aluminium, because if you don't have it, then the water might seep into the cake and the cake will be a disaster. So that's why. Now we're going to put it in the oven. So now put it in the oven at 180 degrees for about 1 hour. So while the cake's in the oven, Get 300 ml of sour cream. With about 5 ml or 10 ml of lemon juice. And 20 grams of the remaining sugar. And also add just a little bit of vanilla. And then mix it through. Okay, so I've got the cream ready and the cake is done. So I'm going to pour the cream over it. And you just need to spread it. All over evenly. You can't actually tell if it's even, you just need to see if it's the same height. And then put it back in the oven for another 10 minutes. Okay, so I put it in the fridge for 2 hours and I've removed the aluminium foil. So now it's just the cake tin and the cheesecake. So before we serve, I must put cocoa powder. So just dust cocoa powder with a sieve, just a little bit. So you get all the different colours when you slice it. So now I've dusted it with cocoa powder. So now you can release the tin ever so slowly. And you get a nice cheesecake. And that is my New York cheesecake.